What is happening, y'all? Welcome on back to Wars Flames Blaze Fiercely. Now, before we continue on, I would suggest swapping over to the water build if you have it. To be honest, you'll get through this fight just fine. Metal is going to struggle here. Fire might struggle here a little bit, but to be, any build can get through any situation. Either way, we're going to go ahead and level up and pump even more into that water virtue. Like how I have, I keep unlocking. Like, you have more spells to unlock, but can't really even spend the points for the most part, because we're up to the final skills, which we are going to unlock those very soon. Very soon, so, don't worry, they're coming up, I promise. But either way, talking about the boss that we are going up against here, this is going to be Xiahou. The boss fight's actually, it's one of the cooler boss fights. I don't think he's particularly hard, but it is a very cool boss fight here. So there's two big criticals to look out for. One is going to be a charging type critical where he comes towards you. The other is going to be a spin and slam type critical. He also has a scythe slam that's non-critical, but it does a lot of damage if you let it hit you. So just be aware of that. Phase 2 creates a little fire ring, but it's not really a concern. To be honest, with the water build, you're going to do a couple ominous chills and he's going to be dead. So let's hop right in. Fun fact though, he actually did lose his eye to a stray arrow, so it's not that far off. I mean, obviously it's a little obviously the story exaggerates it a little bit. It wasn't some demonic arrow, but he did actually lose his eye in battle to an arrow, and you can see just how much damage the ice is doing to him. We haven't even broken his spirit, but he's gonna die before he really gets a chance to do anything. There's his little fire ring, so phase 2 is started. That's the scythe slam that I was warning you to be aware of. It's a, like I said, not a critical hit, but it'll definitely hurt if that connects. He hasn't even really done most of his attacks yet. Let's hang out for a second here and see if we can get him to do the other critical attack before we finish him. I mean, it's not too unlike the one that you just saw right there, where he kind of ran at us. It's like that, just a critical version. He's being very stubborn right now. That was something. Like I said, with a water build, this isn't going to be a hard fight. I spent most of the time there kind of just messing around and waiting for him. Earth will slaughter him as well. The only thing with metal is obviously fires your counter, so keep it in mind. But we now have Divine Beast Zunke due to strong bonds, so let's go ahead. We're going to get forced into the next mission, and then we're actually going to hop back on over to the village. We got a side quest coming up, but some stuff to do in the village both before and after. It's been a while since we've done anything at the village. There is some stuff to do there, it's just not a lot.
I've heard that.
Run on ahead, grab this battle flag, and get out of here.
We must find ourselves in Xiahou province. Since I have promised the people, I am responsible for it, and cannot abandon it.
Alright, so we found the backyard key on that mission, and with the backyard key, we are able to Go on over to this person, burn through all the dialogue, and actually get all the doors open.
Where did I?
So just keep talking. There's gonna be a couple.
Chests? Honest, they don't appear.
She's gonna talk about unlocking the chests, and we can give her a couple things to get keys for all of that.
Here you go. You want the? I think. Perhaps you'll find. You want the keys to those chests? Then I think. Here you go. The chests? Honestly, they don't appear to.
Okay, so now that we have all that done, go ahead and open this up. There's a loot right here if you didn't get it previously. Go ahead and open this up, and we'll open all 3 of these chests. Get a bunch of key stuff out of the first one, and then the others are kind of some good upgrade mats, and the last one I believe is some loot. Jump across over here. Essence, which is always nice. And then right up here, we have the missing husband. Now we can't do anything with this guy just yet, but I just want to point out this location because that relates to the next thing we're going to do. Singular fragment over here. I don't know if I ever grabbed it or pointed it out, but there is a like heat-proof ice over there usually. So go on over here and talk to this lady a bunch. Just burn through the dialogue.
So, if you do, I can't. Thanks to you.
This lady wants tablets,
Here.
which we've gotten a bunch. So talk to her. We're gonna get some good stuff, especially the 3 cups.
Sometimes I bet my master. I can't even.
And I don't know if we can come back to her later, but anytime we get tablets, we'll check with her. Anyway, after talking to her, talk to this lady. She's going to talk about how her husband's missing, which that's the dude that's behind the blacksmith.
I've scoured. I think I'd have.
So once you get to the I've scoured, we're set. Now we're going to encounter her in 3 separate submissions. The next one is the Uninhibited Heart. That's the one we're actually going to do. After that, it's going to be the Shine quests, like Let Our Armor Shine, and then I believe Let Our Glaives Shine, and those are coming up later in this chapter and in chapter 6. So we still got a minute before that really takes place, but you know, now is the proper time to trigger that. While we are over here, we're also going to go check in with Cicada Man. You don't have to do this, obviously. You can wait till whenever. Getting rather voracious. And we're gonna head over this way, and there's another side quest that we're gonna trigger now as well. We could have done this one earlier, but you know, I like to save stuff.
Please, there may
Go ahead and run through her dialogue.
Maybe I'll ask. I'm looking. I've heard. Maybe I'll ask.
She's gonna talk about asking her husband, then talk to him a bit.
You must go if you like. If you don't mind me asking my wife to stop by.
Run through it all.
My wife's I'm going to be heading. I'm going to be heading.
Once he heads the I'm heading out on a little trip, that's what we wanted. Almost forgot. While we are over here. Top. Top. And a little goodie. Okay, make sure if there's anything I forgot. Cicadas, talk to Detox Jerky Man, get the loot behind the hut. We'll go Lost Sacred for the husband. Yes. Okay, so now we're gonna travel. We are gonna hop over to the Lost Sacred Artifact, which we had done this one previously, but let's go ahead and knock this out now on top of the other stuff. And we don't need to do this whole mission. We're just running in, talking to the dude, and then heading back to the village. And then we'll do this, and then we'll do Uninhibited Heart. So right here at the start, just hop up.
Do you have business around?
He's gonna ask for stuff
Hang on, I
that
know
you
it's-
should have this stuff.
Thank you. Oh. Thank you. Oh.
Alright, so we bring through his dialogue. We've done that. Next, we're gonna go on to Uninhibited Heart. Travel. Part 5. And we'll do the next side mission, which is this one. There's a couple more times we're going to find him, but the next time we would find him is on the next main mission we do in the upcoming episode, The Way of the Warrior. So figured it made sense, just knock it out now, talk to him now, and then we talk to him in Way of the Warrior, and then we talk to him later on. I believe it's Glaive of the Righteousness. So for
Have
this...
you seen Libationer Guo recently?
This mission is kind of annoying, to be honest. So we're going to grab this loot. You got to find this dude in this mission. There are a couple different spots that he can spawn. So what we're going to do is just burn through the entire level. We're going to get all the loot associated with the level. I'm going to show you, various places where you could encounter him. By the end of the level, you'll have encountered him. There's no way you won't. So that is the approach we are taking. Water build will result in one shot. Oh, not a one shot. Surprising. Anyway, loot to the right and marking 1 is right under the heart. Ow. Why are you like this? Just die, bro. Come on. Marking 1, which we already got. Ahead we're going to get 2 loots, battle flag, and then the lady that wanted some money is going to be over behind the logs. So we run over here. 2 loots.
Libationer Guo is well known for his pleasures.
This is the lady looking for a husband. Go ahead and just burn through her dialogue. You gotta wait for Zunyu to stop talking.
Its present state, one mustn't be careless.
Bro, please shut up so I can talk to this NPC.
I hate to ask.
She's gonna look for some coppers.
Oh, thank you so
We have an endless amount of coppers.
Oh, thank you so
Exhaust her dialogue. Hit the battle flag. There we go. Alright. Down below, take a right for another Essence, Croc, Warlock, and some zombies. So we can see the Warlock right across. Oh, juicy headshot. You can see the Croc. Zombies I'm not terribly worried about. Just let them exist for now. Marking flag, and go right over here. Another Dragon Vein Essence. Now at this point, you've basically gotten everything of value here. We got the tablet, we got the Dragon Vein Essence. Oh no, there's a Xiahou as well. We'll get the Xiahou, he's coming up. He is where the marking flag was hidden. When we were running through this as the main mission. I went to the wrong side. We're going to continue through for some baddies and some loot. And we're going to get the loots that are in the upper paths as well. So, like stuff up there. So, we want to go down. There should be a Warlock right here. Alright, waiting. Can't believe I maintained my stealth. Wonderful. Enjoy rocks. Alright. Remember, we went up here before. Fire the flag. Okay. Ignore him for now. We are not going to get him just yet. So then we're gonna continue in here and get this. Double warlocks will kill now. Okay, once we're in this room, we want to go left. Let's run past that for now. Jump up. Jump up. And then we're gonna take the same little path. Kill the warlocks. Chest over here. This one can be a little bit annoying. So we're just gonna snipe him. Last thing I want is him just shooting us with some stuff in the middle of the jump. It looks like he fell down, so... Oh no, I fell down as well. Oh no! Back up top. Not really worried about Zun Yu. And jump. Double jump. I think you can actually just run through and hop right over this way, but I don't know, whatever. I've already used the top path, so we're doing it. I'm gonna go up here though and get the Xiahou. We will give you a... Let's drop that, re-roll it. Is that not close enough? Do I need to like do it on top of you? I think he's gonna be fussy because it's too far. Go on. Come on. Eat it up. There we go.
Forgive me to leave the rest.
Alright.
Sing.
Alright, and now what we're gonna do is just kill everything that's here. Okay, it's just looking a little rough. Am I dead here? That's not gonna do anything, but I'm curious. That's more like it. Alright. Mermaid's dead. Not you. Not you. Got you. I believe that is it. So there is this path. We're gonna go through here. Nope, never mind. This is the one we came in. God, I hate how hard it is to get misdirected down here. So go to the right. There we go. I'm gonna take this path. Nope, not this one either. It is this one. The elevated path. And there's going to be a couple loots and a few last enemies around here. Thankfully, there's not many like winding corners or anything here, so you can just... it's impossible to get like misdirected this time. Okay. So, well, before I start looting stuff, I'll go to the, this is the entrance. Yes, okay. So from the entrance, a good way to do this is to just, like, stick to the leftmost wall and work your way all the way through. So just keeping this left-hand wall basically it's a labyrinth exploration technique. This is another spot where that dude may end up spawning back here. It's actually a true trick. If you're ever in a labyrinth for some reason, and you put your hand, keep your left hand on the wall, no matter what you do. Keep your left hand on the wall and comb through it, and eventually you'll always find your way to the exit. It's like a math thing. I don't know. I don't make the rules. So we got that. We are good. We've looted all that up. You are junk, and you are where we came from, so. And we've gotten this stuff. We're going to go back to here. Run up the white. Run up the white, and here is our buddy. So go ahead and talk to him.
Is that liquor?
Blah, blah, blah. He's a drunk. Turn that on in. And then from here, we're going to confirm and head back to the hidden village. Right. Run on down. Let's see.
I could use some more sleep.
Yes.
Maybe
let's
I'm
go ahead and
overworking.
upgrade that. And what else am I working with a lot? Where's my spear at? Upgrade the unparalleled spear, so my main weapon for both sets. I do have enough to upgrade. I don't really touch that at all. Yeah, why not? We'll upgrade these two as well. But yes, now that we are back at the village, let's go ahead and run back on over to that couple.
You remember that detox? Well, unfortunately, I'm thinking, and I'll ask my... The mountain, maybe I'll ask my... The water's... It's perfect. The liquor turned out... Huh? Oh, no, no, no. He can't take a whiff of alcohol. I'm thinking about... And I'll ask my husband...
Okay, should be good there.
I really appreciate the help. I'll be back soon. Another errand. I'll be back soon.
Okay. So now he is set up to be on the next mission we're going to do, which is great. And we are ready to wrap things up. So the only other thing I would recommend... it's probably been a minute since we've done this, but we're actually about to do some very slight power leveling here. If you're like me and you just, ignore this stuff and let it go, you probably have a small fortune of key crystals that you can pop at this point. I think I'll keep the fragments. You know what? No, let's use it all up. Let's use up everything. Even the little ones. Oh, 3,000 short. That sucks. But yeah, go ahead, blow through stuff, level up, and then, make sure that you get your other set up to date as well. Either way, we are wrapping things up here. Next, we have the Way of the Warrior, another main story quest. Definitely a really good one. So make sure you stay tuned, and I'll catch you soon as we continue.